Hey guys, this is TMF Style. I'm Jose Zuniga, and for this week's video, we're going to be discussing how choosing the right cologne can get you more compliments. Now, it doesn't matter who you are, what type of guy you are, all humans have one thing in common. We love compliments, whether it be on how attractive you might be, or how good you look, or maybe how good of a person you are, or maybe how good you smell. It doesn't matter. Getting one compliment on any of these areas has this effect where it could automatically just do a 180 flip on your day, and you can go from having a crappy day to a great day. And this is why I want to focus on scent. In my personal experience, I've noticed that an area where men can get the most compliments, because it's usually the most casual compliment, is on scent. People usually often will go up to somebody and say, "Hey, you smell great," because it's such a casual compliment, and that little compliment alone can be such a great boost for morale, and that's why it's great to know exactly how you can achieve the most compliments. You want to reach that level? It's all about finding the right cologne with your body chemistry. Once you pinpoint that cologne, I can guarantee you the compliments are just going to start flooding in. Now, before we begin, we do want to thank Debonair Scent for sending over some fragrances for us to try out and to showcase you guys this really cool brand. I really like this brand because I think it's very effective in the way in helping you find that right cologne. Basically, how it works is that you go into their website, you create your user profile, and from that, a specialized technician will curate 3 distinct colognes. They're 1.5 milliliters each, every month for $15. And I actually was able to negotiate a very good deal for you guys. I was actually able to do 50% off your first order. If you use TMF50, you'll basically be able to get that for $7. I mean, I was trying to negotiate a good deal so you guys can get into the whole fragrance deal, and I mean, that's great. $7, that's lunch for the day, right? So for $7, you'll get 3 distinct colognes for you to try out, and then on top of that, you'll get a $15 discount code where if any of the 3 colognes you liked, you can go on their store and buy the full-size bottle for $15 off. I'll have their link below so you guys can check them out. So let's move on to choosing the right cologne for you. Now, I'm gonna be frank with you guys. Can I be frank with you guys? I'm not a fragrance head, and I'm sure most of you know this. I've rarely, if ever, covered colognes or fragrances on this channel for that reason. I'm an old-fashioned guy, and I choose my colognes like probably many of you do. The old-fashioned way of going in and trial and error. And to be honest, I think this is the best way to choose colognes. Because one of the biggest mistakes I can do is recommend a cologne to you guys, a specific cologne, and tell you it's gonna get you the most compliments, because that's not true. Colognes and fragrances smell different on everybody because we all have different body chemistries, different skin chemistries, and all of these variations make the cologne smell different on you. And that's because of things like the pH balance on your skin, things like even the body temperature that you have can affect how the cologne smells. So while a cologne like Jean Paul Gaultier might smell good on me, on you it might smell bad, and vice versa. So the best way to choose your cologne is to keep 2 things in mind. The first, what is it that you're trying to project? This is something that I always have in mind when I'm going into a store. Do I want a masculine vibe? Do I want something more fresh, more springy for summer maybe? Or do I want something a little bit maybe more subtle and dapper, or maybe something active? There are various projections, and there's colognes basically for almost anything. So have an idea of what it is that you want. Me, for example, I like the idea of a masculine vibe. It's something strong and potent. So when I go in to look for a cologne, that's usually what I'm looking for. The next thing that you want to keep in mind is, does it smell good on you? So this is where you actually have to go in and physically test the colognes on your skin and make sure they smell good. Once you pinpoint that cologne, I can guarantee you the compliments are just going to start flooding in because you have pinpointed something that's going to make you smell great. Interestingly enough though, the right cologne that you feel good in can actually make you more attractive. And it's not because of the smell that you are exuding, but instead the confidence. A recent study showed that when men find that right cologne that they feel empowered in, that they feel good in, they therefore are more confident and they walk taller and they present themselves differently. And that is what women find attractive. And that's exactly why I decided to negotiate such a good deal for you guys with Debonair Scent. I mean, for $7, like I said, that's lunch. You can get into the fragrance game and start testing colognes and see exactly which is the one that's gonna work best for you and which is the one that's gonna get you the most compliments. So that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching.